I just received a new title from Ammo Publishing. This is called Zimmerit, the Ultimate Modeling Guide. What's Zimmerit? I'm going to tell you what Zimmerit is in the video. This is a book about putting anti-magnetic mine paste on German armor. So this one's for you armor modelers out there. This is an advanced technique. So it's a great book. I took a look at it. I read through it. It has all kinds of great technical info, photographs. It has these really cool little plates that show you the different textures of Zimmerit. Then when you get to the middle of the book, it shows you how to, and some great color, they show you how to apply it in different mediums, different ways, which I have behind me here. So we're going to take a look at Zimmerit. What is it? How do you put it on your armor? What was Zimmerit? Zimmerit was an anti-magnetic mine paste that was applied to German armor from about mid-1943 through the end of 1944. It was applied in an attempt to counteract the effects of infantry-applied anti-tank weapons, such as magnetic hollow charge mines. It served as a barrier between the magnets and the steel of the tank. Zimmerit got its name from the company that sold the chemicals to the German army, Zimmer Chemical. They had a product called Zimmerit, which was a anti-rust product, and the name kind of got applied to this. It was applied at the factory, sometimes in the field, and it was applied in various patterns: squares, vertical lines, horizontal lines, waffle pattern, all kinds of different patterns. So let's take a look at the different ways we can apply Zimmerit to a scale model. There are two methods for putting Zimmerit on your scale model. The first method I like to refer to as the Applique Method, because what you're going to do is you're going to get a set of appliques for the tank. This is a set of Tiger 1 Zimmerit sheets or appliques, and basically they're very thin and very flexible. Basically, you take each piece and you locate it according to the instructions. They tell you where to put them. You cut them off the fret and you apply them. You can do that with brass. Edward sells brass sheets. Tamiya sells what they call Zimmerit stickers, which are very flexible, and it's a mylar or plasticky type material. And you cut them out and apply them to the different areas that they specify on the instructions. The small tank in the middle here was done with brass. You can see there's a few pieces left to do. The Panzer IV was done with a Tamiya plastic sheet. Looks great. The thing you have to keep in mind when you do this application, you have to glue everything, all the edges. These things have to be put down really tight. And Tamiya calls these stickers, but you really have to go in and glue them. I used cyanoacrylate cement when I put them on these. You can also buy sheets of Zimmerit. This is a trumpeter sheet, and you can cut out your own pieces from that. So that's the first method, the Applique Method. You are cutting little appliques off and applying them to the tank and then priming and painting. Let's go on and look at the second method. When Zimmerit was applied to German tanks in World War II, it was applied at the factory with basically a trowel tool. They would take the Zimmerit paste and put a foundation coat on the tank, let it dry, and then put a second coat on, and then mark off the second coat and put all the Zimmerit detail on. There's two different products or two different materials and two different methods to put Zimmerit on your scale model. The first would be epoxy putty. Epoxy putty is a two-part plumber's putty, and you basically knead equal amounts together and flatten it out. And it's water-based, so you can cut pieces off, put them on the tank, and then use a hard tool, like a screwdriver maybe, to indent it and make the Zimmerit marks. The other material, and this is a new one to me, this is Armor FX Zimmerit paste. I read the book. I'm going to check out the material. This is a great book. It's the ultimate modeling guide for Zimmerit, plus it has everything you want to know about it if you're into detail and research. It also shows how to use these products. So if you're doing German armor and Zimmerit, check it out. So Armor FX Zimmerit paste is just like the real thing. You would put a coat of it on with a spatula, let's say. And there's two methods to put the Zimmerit detail on. One of them would be the Zimmerit applicator tools. They come in different widths so you can get around different details on the tank. And you basically put it in your hobby knife handle and scrape it along and make the Zimmerit pattern. Also, you can use the Zimmerit tools that are impression tools. This is an ammo set that comes with 5 different heads that go into the tool. So they have different patterns of Zimmerit, and there's a roller. You let the putty set up, or I should say the paste set up a little bit, and then do impressions, kind of like the screwdriver. These are both water based, so you can keep your tools really clean and do the work quickly. So that is just basically an overview of what Zimmerit is and what the techniques are. I'd highly recommend getting a hold of this book if you intend to do it, because it enlightened me to a lot of things I wasn't aware of as well. So check out Zimmerit, the Ultimate Modeling Guide. Decide what kind of process you want to do, and good luck with your Zimmerit.